So in my last video, I briefly said something about Titan mode returning back in Battlefield 4, so this video is just going to be a whole in-depth. It's going to be talking about what exactly it was, because I'm pretty sure not all of you played it, and what they're doing with it now. So in Battlefield 2142, there's only two ways to destroy the enemy's Titan, which was like their base, and I feel like in Naval Strike, it's going to be either the carrier or like a submarine. Two methods for destroying the opposing team's Titan, or carriers, was to capture, controlling, block anti-Titan missile silos. I'm just reading this. Allowing the missile to destroy the enemy Titan through explosive force because there was a force field around it, because this is 2142. Or boarding the enemy Titan and destroying the central core. And I'm trying to think about it in my head how they would exactly do that now, because I don't think there's any shields. Anti-Titan missile silos are placed much like conquest flags throughout the map. So it's just going to be conquest for the first part of the map until you destroy whatever it is you're destroying in Battlefield 4. And then it's going to turn into a rush because you're going to try and blow it up. Anti-Titan missiles were launched consistently throughout the round and are guided by the computer towards opposing team's Titan. So if you actually have the flag or the base, you will essentially shoot down the enemy Titan, air quotes around that, and board it faster. Now in Battlefield 4 it is not called Titan mode, it will be called Carrier Assault now, which almost actually gives it away. It will be a carrier, that is a known fact, and on the wiki it does show a picture of a carrier, so there you go, that's going to be a carrier. It's not going to be a Titan, it's not going to be a submarine. So while I was looking around for info on this Titan game mode, I did come across a training video, Battlefield 2142, and it's pretty much describes the entire game exactly what I said, except it was actually made for this. It wasn't some amateur talking to the mic, uploading it to YouTube. Now this game came out in 2006, so this video quality is not very good. I know with 1080p nowadays, people are just looking at it, it's like, whoa, it's really cool. No, it's in 480p, so just deal with it.
This training program has been designed to teach you how to recognize and destroy the enemy Titan. The Titan is protected by a strong defensive shield. The only way to drop the Titan shield is with the Block 3 anti-Titan missile system. A number of these missile silos have been deployed across the battlefield. By controlling these missile silos, we can automatically launch anti-Titan missiles at the approaching enemy Titan. Stand close to a missile silo in order to uplink with it.
We've taken silo 3.
Once you have control of the missile silo, the system is completely automated and will launch the missiles at regular intervals. As their Titan shield takes damage, your battle HUD will update automatically, keeping you constantly aware of their shield status. The more missile silos you control, the faster you can drop their shield. Once their shield is dropped, the missiles will continue to do damage to the Titan, eventually destroying it. However, there is a faster way to destroy their Titan. Once their shield has been neutralized, you can board the enemy Titan. The easiest method of boarding is with the air transport vehicle. However, the assault personnel carrier is equipped with launch pods, which can transport you onto the Titan. The launch pod position in the APC has an indicator which will let you know when you're in boarding range of the Titan. Once in range, launch the pod using the right mouse button. It will automatically orient on the closest Titan. You can then maneuver the pod onto the Titan using your standard vehicle controls. Once on board, your goal is to destroy the heavily shielded reactor core. To access the core, you must first destroy 4 control consoles, which are located inside the Titan. Destroy the consoles on the lower floor to access the ones on the upper floor. The consoles can be destroyed with either your primary weapon or explosives. You now have access to the reactor core.
The enemy Titan is destroyed.
Once the core is destroyed, you will have a few seconds to abandon the Titan before it explodes. This concludes the training program. Good luck on the battlefield.
The main reason I'm actually talking about this game mode is because this is the only thing that I find would be actually like the best thing about this DLC coming out. And now that's coming to Battlefield 4 with the DICE Frostbite 3 engine, gonna be pretty crazy. Now, in my last video, I said I wasn't necessarily happy or I wasn't excited for this DLC to come out because I wasn't really much of a water fan. I got past that in the past 12 hours of the videos, and now I'm pretty excited for it because I trust DICE and I think I know what they're doing, except with netcoding and other stuff like that. But map-wise, they have been very good, and water maps, they seem to be fine. I mean, Parasol Storm was my favorite, but I'm sure one of these maps will be pretty epic. Titan game will be crazy. Just having Conquest and Rush, just two of Battlefield's most famous game modes. It's not domination or team deathmatch shit. This is actual Battlefield combined into one big game mode where you're just fighting over this carrier after you've captured all these flags, and it's just everyone rushing in to your, or you're rushing into their carrier, just destroying things. It's just gonna be epic. It's just gonna be amazing. Battlefield, epic. This DLC will be epic. I can't wait for any more. If there is any news for any more, I will be talking about it on this channel. So if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If you're ready for Naval Strike on March 18th, hit the like. If you have premium, of course. If you don't have premium, it's on April 1st, so tough luck. If you don't have premium and you want to see gameplay, this will be the place for it. So that's it for me. My name's Tom. Peace.